October 1st resumption of flights, but there are issues we cannot gloss over. And this morning we're joined by content creator, social media influencer, Nigerian community in the UAE, Tosin Akimbade, also known as Citizen Tosin, joins us via Zoom on the program. Tosin, you're welcome to the Morning Brief.
Thank you for having me. Good morning.
Good morning. Well, yes, it's still morning where you're at, but I'd like you to first give us a background. These are stories we hear from time to time, and then people turn attention to the challenges they're faced back home, trying to basically earn a living. But it looks like the plight of Nigerians in the UAE, particularly in Dubai, hasn't quite gotten better, because we've heard reports of deportations, arrests, profiling, and the rest. So speak to us about these incidents. Have they really gotten better? Because we understand the government has tried to maybe intervene, but did that really push the needle or not?
Thank you. The plight of Nigerians living, working in UAE has since remained the same. We can count only few gains since the last year, September visit the Nigerian President Tinubu made. We can count only few profits from it. But then there are many other things that are still lacking that Nigerians living, working in UAE are still suffering till today. Visa is not available for us here. Work permit is not available for us. Many other things are also going on. Last 2 weeks, there was news of 400 Nigerians that were deported back to Nigeria for various reasons.
So speak to us then about what is at the heart of this. There have been back and forth, the conduct of Nigerians there. Some say, no, this is just unfair profiling. That is maybe a very tiny handful. But what you see now is people who are not even involved, people maybe are staying in the same flat, or people who are just walking by and they're just profiled unfairly. So what is really at the heart of this from your findings and interactions with people? Because we need to get to the bottom of it.
Okay. From our findings, we observe that people need to know a lot about their visa. People need to be aware. They need to know more information about the area they stay. Some areas are already been profiled for illegal activities, and anyone that is found in such areas, of course, they will be seen to be a part of what is happening in that area. Many other people also should know more about their visa, have a reason to be in UAE. UAE is they are very security conscious, and periodically they carry out raids and to just get people that do not have business being in the country to be in the country, because security is paramount to them. And every one of us that stay in the country here can attest to the kind of security that we enjoy here. People can go out without locking their doors. People can put their stuff anywhere, even in a mall. You can put your wallet down, you can put your mobile down to take a space for you while you go get your stuff at the restaurant. So this country is very secure, and the only way the government here provides such security is periodically raiding those that should not be in the country, those that do not have business be in the country. Many people have frowned about the raiding that is going on, about the deportation and all. But according to our findings, people that have been raided and be deported, it's either they are at the wrong place at the right time, or they mingle with people that they were not supposed to be mingling with. Myself, I had encountered like 2 weeks ago, Wednesday. I was on the road, and there was a stop and search on that road. I was able to present my ID. The police were very kind to me. They attended to me very well, and we left the scene. People should just be have more information about the visa they have. It is not enough to just have visa, but they should know details about the visa they have. They should be able to explain themselves well, and that is it. We cannot say for a fact that Nigerians have been profiled for bad in UAE, no. But we can say that those that were involved in illegal activities are being profiled, and friends that were found around them, show me your friend, and I will tell you who you are.
So why then is it difficult to obtain and renew residency visa for Nigerians? And I understand perhaps people from other African countries. Why is it difficult? Particularly because these people are offering their services. They came there legally from at least what we know. So what exactly is this difficulty about, and what kind of support has been given from Nigerian authorities or by Nigerian authorities there? Because, of course, we have representatives of government there. So why is it difficult, and is there support from Nigerian authorities there?
From 27th of June 2021, Nigerians living working in UAE have been finding difficult to get work permit. And it is through getting work permit that you can get visa. That is that is why I'm shocked when people are surprised that 400 Nigerians were deported. Of course, we've not been having visa for the past 3 years. More than 3 years now, Nigerians living working in UAE, majority have not been having visa. And if you don't have visa in a country, you are prone to being deported. What support has the Nigerian authority provided? And the last administration that did a lot of damage to Nigerians living working in UAE. The current administration, they are trying their best. Currently, we have visas are going for Nigerian ladies that are in the country. Nigerian ladies that are in the UAE, visas, work permit is currently going for them. But as we speak to now, the guys cannot get visa unless they are married and they want to be under their wife that has a visa. Till now, Nigerian guys living working in UAE cannot get work permit. We cannot get visa. And this is putting a lot of family in difficult situation. As we all know, the men are supposed to be breadwinners of the family. And the situation where people have been 3 years without visa, without work permit, life has been unbearable for Nigerians living working in UAE. Even Nigerian businesses in the country, life has become very difficult for them. Last week Friday, we were in a meeting with the new Consular General, and he promised the government are working on it, and that there are still some meetings they are having currently to resolve the issue and make sure that the visa is open for everyone. But as we speak right now, Nigerians in UAE are still facing work permit ban and visa ban, and this has lasted for more than 3 years.
Well, the minister had said that Nigerians can obtain travel visa from July the 15th. And if you say that since June, Nigerians are not able to renew their work permits, it just leaves a gaping hole, really, for questions or answers to be given. And you want to ask, is it a crime to be a man in the UAE, such that men are now being profiled? I wonder, is there any reason for that? Why men are being favored over, women are being favored over men? It's no crime to be a man. Is it?
Yes, sure. It is not crime to be a man. The common saying among men, Nigerian men in UAE now is waiting man, do man, because they cannot get visa, or waiting Adam, do Adam. The Nigerian Minister of Information that said visa start going from a particular date, that information is not true. The information is not true. Till now, visa is still banned. All the time we see news from Nigerian media that Dubai visa is open. And this is really sad to Nigerians living working in UAE, because how can your government be coming out to post false information about you, even when the reality is on you and you cannot get visa, you cannot get work permit, and your government officials that should be working around the clock to fix this problem are then in the news lying and saying that the visa is open. Dubai visa is not open. Even visit visas are not open. I saw a website that was posted those time for people to verify they are already having passport and NIN. All those are just child's play. What the minister says is not true. Dubai visa is not open. It's not open. We are still here. We cannot go to work.
Well, Tosin, we'll take a moment now. When we return, we'll talk about the feasibility of this October 1st resumption, where we've not been able to sort the previous issues. But that's in a moment. Stay with us. UAE and Tosin Akinbade, citizen Tosin, social media content creator, Nigerian community in the UAE, still our guest, talking about waiting man, do man, as you said, or waiting Adam, do Adam. But now it's like waiting Nigerian government, do Nigerian people, because the July 15th announcement, as you said, is not true. Now, we've seen the visa requirements, $10,000 closing account balance for months. If you're not above a certain age, you cannot come as a single person. I mean, these requirements are literally screaming, do not come, stay back. But the government says, and we've seen the announcement that from October 1st, flights will resume. How feasible is that for you? And what's the proprietary of it if we've not been able to resolve those other issues?
Emirates Airline are determined to resume flight back to Nigeria. We have friends that are cabin crew with Emirates Airline, and they confirmed that October 1st, Emirates Airline are going to fly to Nigeria. Some of us are still wondering how the operations will be if visas are not available for Nigerians. We also do understand that there are some conditional visas that are available for Nigerians, like medical tourists, event visa, seminars, Nigerian celebrities can also get visa. But I don't know how all this will help them to fly. But we must also understand that before the flight ban between Nigeria and UAE, Emirates Airline fly 3 flights. They operate 3 flights to Nigeria daily. But as we speak, they are only about to resume 1 flight. So it's still a skeleton operation they want to embark on, but we want to see who will be on the flight if majority of us cannot get visa, but they are determined to go back to Nigeria.
So regarding the requirement, what if you were to engage both governments and say, well, we've seen what you put out there, but based on the reality of things, this is what it should be. What are those areas you want them to tweak and say, you know what, maybe $10,000, let's find a way to bring this down? And I'm sure you've seen all of the requirements. Which of them do you have issues with in particular? So maybe you can give the government some sort of nudging as to where to speak to and what kind of negotiations should happen.
Firstly, those requirements are not from the government here. Those requirements are not the standard of anyone getting visa to Dubai. That is first. Secondly, if I would suggest what the government need to do is that they should not resume to giving Nigerians visit visa to come to Dubai if the work permit is not served. That was what caused problem 2021, 2022, because Nigerians were able to come to UAE with visit visa. And when they get here, they could not get work permit. And a lot of people become stranded. Nigerian government had to be sending plane to bring home stranded Nigerians. And if I would suggest conditions that should be put in place to admit Nigerians coming to UAE, I would suggest that everyone that will be coming with visit visa should have a Nigerian that is already here that can vouch for them on how responsible they will be when they come to the country.
Well, so I wonder then, what are those requirements? If the $10,000 is not true, so what then is? But I guess this is for those who are traveling to make those findings. But we'll have to think.
The requirement to visit UAE remains a return ticket, hotel reservation, $1,000 as a pocket money, and that's it, and a visit visa.
There you go. So, Tosin Akinbade, would like to thank you so much for shedding some more light on this, and all eyes on the Nigerian government and the UAE government as the October 1st deadline, or I say the announcement comes up. We'll have to thank you once again, Tosin Akinbade, citizen Tosin, content creator, social media influencer, Nigerian community in UAE. Thank you for your time. Wish you the very best, and hopefully man will keep supporting man.
Thank you for having me, and you have a nice day.